So hey guys, this is the setup for my hair. What I did was I used my organic root stimulator wrap lotion, and I smoothed down my sides and wrapped it with the little, neck strips or the other strips, and then I just rolled the top of my hair. Excuse me. I am going to be using the Pop Beauty face magnet face primer, and I'm also going to be using their eyeshadow primer. It doesn't quite have a smell or anything. Well, it doesn't have a bad smell or a good smell. It's just I could go without whatever it was smelling like, but it's not irritating or anything. It's a little bit drier than I thought it would be. I thought it would be a little more moisturizing. Darn light. It just kept getting weird throughout the whole video. I think I need to change my filming area. We'll see how that goes. See? Didn't care for the smell, did not like it. Now this thing right here, it has a brush tip, which is okay, but it always takes forever to freaking get anything out of a brush tip for the first time. So I was clicking away for like ever and a day. And then I'm still waiting. And oopsie, bless me. There goes the big reveal. It finally comes out, and it's more like the color of the e.l.f. mineral eyeshadow primer. If you guys seen that one, it's like that tannish color, which it's a decent primer. And yes, I used a whole lot, so I made sure I put it on my brows and underneath of my eye to help my concealer and foundation to stick to and less creasing. See that light? The light is playing tricks on me. Okay, so because the picture that I use, I'm going to have the link at the bottom, and if I'm going to try to have it as a thumbnail. But what I did with my brows was a very natural feel because that's what she had. The look is a, excuse me, the look is a soft cut crease. It's with browns and, tans. So I'm using a very warm brown, I think it's a lip liner. And I'm using it to cut my crease and make my definition. And I'm going to use my pencil brush from MAC, and I'm just going to blend the line out just a little bit, but not down. I'm just blending it out on itself and up a little bit to bring the color up some, but I want the depth of the color to be right there. And you see it starting to form. Now I have a lid, a crease, and then the top. Okay, and to deepen that crease, like I said, I am going to use my It's Judy Time palette, and I'm going to use that chocolatey brown shadow, and I'm going to use that to help set that pencil and to get that color popping. And see, I'm blending up just to make sure that that color fades up. And there we go. I'm gonna do the other eye. Now that I've done the other eye, I've actually went ahead and blended it up. Now I'm gonna show you what I used to blend it up. There's a tan, softer brown that's next to that chocolate brown that I use, and I'm gonna use that to help fade that brown up. But you can see the most of my depth is right there in that crease still. And now I'm going to go ahead and do my highlight. I'm going to use that same brush, the other side of it. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. No. It's a matte, this one is a matte shadow. I thought about doing a little bit of a shimmer, but because of my lid, I decided against it. Okay, and now that I have both creases done, I have actually done the lid on the one side. And I'm going to be using, of course, a damp brush with a pigment from Color You. I will put the name of the color in the description bar. But right before I put that on, I remember that I need to put my eyeshadow base on there. And nope, let's base that thing. And so I use a tan, and it's just on the lid, right? And I use a synthetic brush to help make it smooth and to keep it all in one place, because, you know, I want to have that little, you know, half moon shape. So I'm trying to keep the shape as perfect as possible. So I use a brush that will help me with that. And I'm making sure that I get just the lid, and I'm going up to that line and trying to make it as neat as possible. I'm just going to put a little bit of that in the corner to brighten it up too. And I'm going to make sure I clean up anything that has passed that line with my pencil brush, because it still has a little bit of the brown product on there. So I just use that to clean it up some. And now I'm going to go ahead and do the wings.
So you'll see this.
Now I'm all winged out.
But right now
I'm actually going to be using a new foundation. So I will stop the voiceover and let you hear what I'm saying in the video.
It says place on back of hand. I didn't expect that. It says to use my fingers. Straight confusion. And today I do have a primer on, because to be honest, I think I'm going to review the primer first, and then come back and review the foundation. Okay. Color match is perfect, but I don't know if I like this mess. Definitely need a brush. The coverage and the finish is awesome. I'll try this again, but I'm going to.
Okay, and underneath of my eye, I actually use those browns that I used on the cut crease. I used them underneath, and I used my nude eye kohl from Rimmel in my waterline. And so now I'm going to add a little more kick to this look by using a Wet n Wild glitter. It's really iridescent, a lot of pink and gold flickers in there, and I figured it'd just give the look some spice. And the lashes that I use a little bit of mascara. I use my L'Oreal Million lashes. And then I put those e.l.f. half lashes because her look is more of a naturally thick lash look, but it's like concentrated on the ends, to me, more wispy-ish. And I didn't have those lashes that were closer to hers, but I had some that I could make work for the look, so that's what I chose. And for my blush, she has heavy blush in this, so I made sure that I made my blush very apparent. And of course, my NARS Albatross is my highlight. I'm talking to my friend in the background, don't mind me. Now on to the hair. What I did for the hair is I took that big old comb and I brushed it all back. Again, I just roller wrapped the top. Now that I look at it, I should have molded my hair on the sides going up instead of back, and maybe they would have laid a little flatter. And I love the volume that I got there on the top. It's just going to take a minute to form it as neat as I need to. So what I ended up having to do was use a little hairspray and a couple of bobby pins, mostly in the back, to get everything centered and a little neater. As you can tell, the hair is mostly combing into place, but I had a couple of sections that were just unruly. And my hairspray decided not to work, so I just sprayed it in my hand and rubbed it on my hair. Yep, exactly. It's gonna work regardless. I really didn't like the way my hair came out. I mean, it came out decent. I just had different expectations, but also my execution, I could have done it a little bit different, but hey, this is what I got. So I'm going to show you guys the outfit that's coming up because it was Janelle Monae inspired as well. The pants were about $10 at Walmart. The shirt was about $5 at a thrift store. Those shoes are old, and please excuse my wrinkled shirt. I don't have a steamer, and this is a very silky blouse, and I am scared to iron it.